Welcome to Live with Ryan and Andree. I'm your host, Ryan Baudouin, this year's Chamber Chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, as well as Leadership 18 graduate.
And I'm Andree Slisher, Leadership Class 20.
Today we're going to Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs to talk with our friend Eric Haik.
And you may notice that today's video format's a little different. Well, when you have someone as comfortable in front of the camera as Eric, our interviews are super easy.
Yeah, so let's head over now so we can find out about Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs and find out about all the work that they do in our community.
So Eric, how many years has Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs been a part of our community in Iberia Parish?
Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs has evolved. My understanding is in 1971, my father, Ted Haik, opened up Haik Law Firm here in New Iberia. And then about 10 years after that is when Leon Minvielle joined the law firm. He and my dad practiced for quite some time, and then my uncle Dickie Haik, who's now a retired federal judge, came aboard and became a partner. In 1985, my uncle Dickie was then elected to the state bench as a state court judge. And then at around 1992 is when Will Grubbs became a partner in the law firm, and that's when the current firm of Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs evolved. And we've been together ever since.
What areas of law do you guys specialize in or focus on?
Well, we're a very diverse firm. There's no question about it. We're lucky in the fact that we're able to practice different avenues of the law. We have a number of insurance defense clients around the state and throughout the country that employ us on different types of work, 18-wheeler defense, property insurance defense. I do a lot of work with Louisiana Citizens Insurance Corporation. And then I also have a diverse practice as well. I do a lot of plaintiffs' work, personal injury cases. I do handle a number of criminal cases, which I enjoy. I enjoy getting into court and really mixing it up. But we're also very diverse in the fact that we have a second office that doesn't allow the public to interact with our employees because we're representing hospitals across the state. We currently represent 35 hospitals across the state of Louisiana in a collections aspect of work. So we do a specialized third-party collections type work for hospitals, which has really been great for us. It's evolved over the years. It started back in the 80s with one hospital, and it's grown to over 35, which we're very proud of.
What would you say is your client philosophy that's kept you on in business?
My client philosophy, it really kind of goes back to when I got my law license. I remember my father told me, Derek, he said, I wasn't the smartest guy. I'm not the book scholar that some of these other guys are. He said, but when I came back to New Iberia, I set up my own shop. He said, one of the things I knew I had to do is just call my clients back every day. And you show attention to every person that walks in the door, and you're going to be successful. And it rings true with me in that if I was sitting on the other side of my desk, I would want someone working for me that actually cared enough to call me back the same day I would call the office, that went out of his way to make me feel like I was his only client. But if you can treat people right, you'll be successful.
That's a pretty fantastic philosophy, and I think that's what has given you guys such a become a deep-rooted anchor in the community. And I think because of that, people are also seeing a different side to Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs. Because you've been here for so long as a business, you guys have really taken that extra step and invested back in the community. I think a lot of us here has seen your logo at different events around town. Why does your company feel it's important to give back to the community?
Well, I think it's very simple because the community gives to us. So we feel obligated to give back. We're nothing without our local community because that's the people that walk into the office and hire us. It's the people we see at church. It's the people we see at the grocery store, or the people that are in school with my kids, their parents, or their loved ones that need some help. Without them wanting us, then there's no Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs. So it's pretty simple for us. We love to be involved locally. We like to keep our advertising locally as best as possible because we want Iberia Parish to use Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs and to know that we're here for them. The practice of law is not for the faint of heart. It's difficult at times. It's rewarding at times, but it's definitely a grind. But having good people around you and great staff. We have girls working for us that have been here over 20 years, and so that we take a lot of pride in that. It's important for the girls on our staff to feel a sense of ownership as well in the community, and we feel obligated to help them understand that there's avenues such as leadership that can help them evolve professionally, personally, and gain a sense of community pride such as that we have. And we started sending some of our more valued, I guess, employees over the years through Iberia leadership, and found that they've really enjoyed it. They've learned a lot, just as everyone that goes through leadership. And we've done the same this year. We're sending another staff member. She's excited, and we're excited that she's been able to take a part in it as well.
Well, I think I could speak for a lot of us in saying that, whenever you have a company that's homegrown, gives back to the community, and is there for its citizens, that you become a trustworthy and a respected business.
You would hope so. I mean, it's kind of why I moved back to New Iberia. I had dreams and aspirations of going elsewhere and doing different things, but when reality set in, I knew that this was the place for me. And it didn't take long after moving back home that I made the right decision. And I feel very blessed and honored to be able to raise my kids here, to have the relationships with their teachers and the people that are around my kids on a daily basis. I don't think you get that in every community. I think it's very unique. It really rings true in what the chamber is doing, the people that are involved in the chamber. In every event, every community-oriented event across town, pick your organization. There's a sense of pride and community with Iberia Parish that I don't think you find elsewhere.
It was so interesting to learn about all of the services that Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs provides for its clients, not only in Iberia Parish, but in the state as well.
Agreed. So thanks to Haik, Minvielle, and Grubbs for talking with us today so we could find out more about all the wonderful things that they do in our community. Now, if you would like for your business to get a visit from Andree and I, so we can put you in the spotlight, please contact us through the Chamber's Facebook page, as well as check with the Chamber's website, because we always have up-and-coming events that are going on in the community that you might want to know about.
There's a lot coming up in the spring season, so you don't want to miss it.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.